welcome back to a special edition of Identity Insights by Indicio. I'm your host, Tim Spring, and today we are once again joined by Sam Curren and Colton Wolkins, who have spent the week at Internet Identity Workshop. Today was day 3, the final day of the conference, and I will turn it over to them to tell us a little bit about their day to start us off.
Yeah, so excuse the airport sounds. We're here in the airport. We had a great day. The day 3 is always a little bit kind of looser, although there was a lot of intense sessions proposed today. I had a conversation, or I led a session on the DID core spec and the features it provides as an identifier meta system, and that was a really good conversation. There's some clarity added there around what EIDAS does and does not do with DIDs, and the opportunities to increase the use of DIDs within the European ecosystems, and that was quite good. Also had a bunch of really good conversations with folks, kind of in between times, which is one of the best parts of IIW, and so that was both really good.
And in my case, I went ahead and interacted with a bunch of foreign nationals who went ahead and came here, where English was not their primary language. I also went to a bunch of presentations by said people, good talks on the BBS Plus signature scheme, and learned a lot there.
Including one that uses EK Snark. So this is, I don't mean to imply that this is like a done technology. These were like early advancements in this case they were demonstrating, but some really promising stuff that has the opportunity to come around in the future and add some cool stuff. So it was really cool.
All right, nice. So you mentioned some interesting hallway conversations, Sam. Is there anything that you could go into a little bit more detail for us on that?
Nothing yet to announce, but good stuff about community collaboration and how to work together and make stuff like that happen. And that happened several times here at the conference where there was things that needed to happen, and we tried to work out ways to like make them happen. Sometimes cross community, but often just because we needed to make the time to advance an important topic, even though it's not urgent yet. It's the kind of thing that will become urgent and important. And so spending some time in advance to prepare those technologies is a worthwhile activity.
And I was working with Hiroshi a bunch, and he was making connections with the business side of things, and I was making connections on the development side of things, both hanging out together, making our own connections.
Colton, I was curious if there's anything from those technical connections that you're excited to work on after the conference is over.
Yes. So some of the things that I'm excited to work on is pushing forward both DIDCOM and verifiable credential work using Internet of Things devices.
All right, that sounds super exciting.
It was cool. We met the winner of a Diff hackathon that was doing some related stuff that was pretty neat. So that was fun, and got to talk about different ways to do it, and it was pretty exciting. It was also really fun to get together and talk in person with some of the people that we regularly meet with on our community calls. Working from different companies and from different countries, and all being in the same place for a couple of days was just a real fun part of the whole event.
Awesome. Well, I know you both are getting on a plane any minute now, so to wrap it up quickly, I'm curious if each of you might have a few just key takeaways that you'd like to share with the audience.
Welcome to San Jose Mineta International Airport. I shared some yesterday, kind of more of the same. It goes forward. It's good. I occasionally have to explain to people that IIW is not a business conference. It's not necessarily talking about ready to ship technologies all the time. A lot of it is early advancement stuff that takes a little while to come to fruition, but it's really fun to be involved in these early conversations and to help them along and help them proceed in a good way with the kind of features that we want. So that's kind of the thing that I enjoy most about IIW. Connecting cross community with lots of different folks is really powerful, and I enjoy that.
I've told Sam this multiple times throughout the week, but it's just really amazing to see people, again, cross communities, cross nations. Everybody's there to help collaborate, work on propelling the future forward. And there's really no arguments besides arguments between friends that happen. So it's really awesome to see.
Focused on the goals, and of course not personal, but there's lots of passion, but it's all friendly and all for the good purposes that we're all trying to achieve. So it's really good.
All right, awesome. That's great to hear. So if we have another minute, Colton, I know it was your first time at the conference and then also your first time demonstrating. So I'm curious if you would have any thoughts on how the demonstration went and if there's any action items that you'll be taking into account from feedback or anything from the conference.
So I thought the demonstration went fairly well. Again, it was my very first conference to attend, and I did the demo on the first day, first session. first day felt very, very rushed in general. And so there's a lot of things that I took notes the very first day. And as I walked into the second day, I could already see different things such as how to present my information better, how to communicate in a way that is more easily understood by people who may not be so technical. And so the next time I do any sort of presentation, I'll be keeping those notes in mind.
Colton did a really good job.
Perfect.
That's my review.
Awesome. Well, thank you both. I'll let you go and get on your flight now, but really appreciate the time, and we will talk to you guys later. For those of you watching at home, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. We'll be continue to bring you some more educational content around decentralized identity and events in the space. And if you have any questions in particular that you'd like to ask us, go ahead and leave those comments below. We'll be sure to readdress them. Thanks for watching.